Well, there you are again. Charlie Greer podcast. Again. I do this every day. Today, Hillbilly Knowledge 3. Yeah, this is going to be a recurring a thing. Hillbilly Knowledge. Like that kind of an oxymoron. Most of you are like, hillbillies. They don't know shit. But see. So yeah, I'm from Smithville, Tennessee originally. Hillbilly. I'm just leaning into what I know. People try to hide and this and run from themselves. And no, that's some other hillbilly shit. I'm just going to do me. I ain't got that much. So I just have to perfect what I have, master it. Pardon me. Black coffee. It's 10:23 in the a.m. I'm doing this kind of late today. Hey. Yeah, just do what I know. Because if I try to be some kind of sophisticated person, I'm not. Then I look like a dumbass. It's fake, and I can act pretty good. Yeah, but no, and I can't be spontaneous. I can't be my dipshit self if I don't. So many people I meet or have met trying to be someone else. Not me. I'm just going to be me. I ain't trying to do no. See, because certain things I know, like hillbilly knowledge, I know that I'm not the best at certain things, but the things I like and I like to do, I'm going to get good at. Plain and simple, that's it. I want to sing. I'm not the best singer, but guess what? I became a pretty good singer. I want to paint. It's the same thing. Everything I've ever done. Wrote in a book, act with that shit. Just do what you know. Perfect that. You're stuck in our lives. We are in a box. We are in these little bubble boxes of who you are. You don't have any choice over your name, your race, your religion, nothing. You're just dropped in this dimension. But people think they do. And see, well, I love Italian culture, so I'm gonna. That's cool, but don't just. Who are you? What do you see? People they freak the fuck out. They start talking shit. How did he's just mean? He didn't. I'm just doing me. And most of the time they'll come lollygagging around wanting something from me or ask, "Well, Charlie, can I? And how do you?" But yeah, hillbilly knowledge. This is Hillbilly 3. I've done this. It's my third time doing the hillbilly knowledge. Matter of fact, yesterday, me and a buddy, Scotty Beers, we did some hillbilly shit. We drove an hour and a half to go to some lake with a beach. I guess you could. The nicest beach in central Illinois. Well, man, I'd hate to see the worst. I mean, and eye candy. You want to go and you see people in Vegas. Now, this dear, these people, what are they doing, man? Living off liquid Skittles? I mean, I don't know. And you'd think out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, this is out in the middle of nowhere, and this lake is big. And the cool thing I saw, there was a lot of culture. There was Packies there. There was Mexicans. There's everybody. Oh, that's cool. Because I haven't seen, hell, they come to the lake. And it was cool. I'm just joking. It was actually nice. I needed it, man. It was actually an overcast day, even though I got a little sun. Just laying there on this beach and going to the water and awesome. Clinton, Illinois, we're at. But yeah, hillbilly. Well, we're going to drive an hour and a half through a cornfield to find this place. And then we got lost, kind of. I mean, not too bad. But I even ate McDonald's yesterday. It was awesome. I haven't eaten McDonald's in forever. I had the filet-o-fish meal. Dude, shit. I loved it. Might do it again sometime. See, that's the thing about treating yourself. Like, I don't eat fast food, but when I do, you forget. Of course, the portions. I haven't eaten McDonald's. This thing was, is this a joke? Is it, huh? But since I've been denying myself the pleasure of McDonald's, it was like, damn, the bomb. Loved it. Just inhaled it. Of course, it sat on my gut the rest of the day. I was like, oh, God. But hey, while in Rome, shit, we're doing hillbilly shit. Let's eat some McDonald's. That's something. And that McDonald's was busy. Dude, I looked at the back. There was so many people back there. Oh, there was 2 lines that kind of merged. Like, man, people eat McDonald's. But yeah, we went to Clinton, Illinois. Cost $2. Go to the beach. Just again, compared to the beach like Malibu, it's but for being in the middle of the cornfield, and the water was pretty clean considering it's surrounded by all those cornfields, all the runoff and the manure and pesticide. That thing should be fucking bubbling, and no, it was pretty awesome. Didn't get ate up by minnows or anything like that. Didn't smell after I got out of the lake. Had a good time. So what knowledge do you have? Meaning, yeah, we all went to school and learned some, but I'm talking about like outside of collegiate thought, like some real life shit. Do you have any kind of, did your grandma teach you how to can or something like that? I mean, are you just a city slicker that don't know? That's cool too. I mean, I got a little city slicker in me too. Hey, I lived in LA for 24 years. I mean, but this knowledge that I thought that you think, again, I said this in probably both my previous Hillbilly Knowledge episodes, you think that you can run from yourself, and you think that I took this expensive acting class with so-and-so, and I've done this and that, and blah, blah, did it. And then in your back of your mind, you revert back to this stuff that in the long run is helping you more than anything. Anytime I've tried to, I've had people, like, don't do that. Don't say just that. No. I'm going to, matter of fact, relish in who I am. I like me. I like what I do. That's another thing, man. Do you like yourself? Do you even know what that means? People are like, oh, that's what I did. But really? Are you getting your self-worth from other people? Are you getting the approval of your life from people you barely even know? Your Facebook friends or whatever the hell it is? That is some Luciferian shit right there, man. That's another thing. People are living like Luciferian lives. Don't know it. Don't have any clue. Fuck. They make Aleister Crowley blush. Shit. So like as a teenager, living in small town Smithville at the time was awesome, amazing, incredible. Just what are we going to do? Because there's just nothing there. There wasn't a record store. There's nothing. Well, then you got to do hillbilly shit. Let's grow marijuana. Okay, let's do it. And we were smart. I mean, the statutes are over, and I was a kid. It's legal there now, anyway. Legal where I'm at now too. And well, how are we going to get to this and water it? We'll be seeing. Yes, that. Well, we'll just sneak into the nursery. A nursery is where they grow little saplings and shit, whatever. And they got their, sprinkler, whatever the fuck. We'll hide it in that. Kind of near and off. They won't know, which we did, of course. Then we had a plan. Man, we're like the mob, kind of like we had a plan. Okay. I was the driver. We had a truck. We drop off, dude. And I would do this, long swing. It took me about 20 minutes and come back around. By then he would come out, So that's what we did. And then you have to deal with the deers. The deers love to eat your weed. Leave the leaves, eat the buds. So we're like, fuck, we had to get chicken wire and like all kinds of shit. And I remember when I went to pick mine, he's like, pick one, And it's just compact around this chicken wire, So I take the chicken wire, kind of lift it up, get it up. And this plant is woof, like it's like a Christmas tree. Just bam, like what the hell? Then you got to cut it and cut off the, and then separate the buds from the shake, or the nugs, and then the shake, and then get rid of all the sun leaves or whatever, Pounds, got like 2 pounds of weed off that one plant. Again, I was a teenager. We needed shit to do. Um, and my mom, so I moved in with my mom after my dad died. This is right around the time my dad died. And I had these 2 pounds of, I put it underneath another hillbilly thing, put it underneath the floorboard of the basement, And I got in trouble. So she's like, you better go down there. I know something. You better bring all that. So I went down there and I had like a little box, you got your like roach clips and roaches and your this, that, papers and light and resin. I just brought her that. Oh, here you go. That's it. I had 2 pounds of, is there anything else in there? And I forgot to mention it, the cops were there. Don't make us go down. And man, I was just ballsy. Like, okay. Shit, son of a bitch. And one of the cops was like, man, that's just not, he said, maybe gave him a little bit of what I had, just here it is. Just good times. Because, man, I'm going to need that. I have anxiety and pain. I'm going to need a little bit of herb. Shit. Leave me be. But doing shit like that, just this fishing and running the creeks and just swimming in the lake. And what our main thing was riding the strip. It was just the main drag in town. So it was like there was the Sonic, and at the other end was the was it the Dairy? What name? The Dairy Queen. It was the something, the Shake and whatever. I don't even remember the name of it. It was across the street from the car wash. So either you could like turn around the car wash, or if you turn left, you could do that. And we would do that like just nonstop, just up and down. Where are you going? Like people pulling up, picking up girls and going to parties and just having fun. Do people even do that now? Dude, the strip used to be popping off in the 80s. I mean, man, it was just like somebody should make a movie. And of course, you get in a little trouble. A lot of times my grandparents, Lord have mercy, they bless their hearts. They let me get away with a lot. So they, pardon me, they were from a different generation. Grew up during the Depression or whatever, World War II, shit like that. And Christian, they were good people. I was wanting to be a wild man, and they didn't get it. Like I grew my hair so long, dyeing it black, just, and they're like, you know what? Just let him do it. I don't know, but I don't want anybody telling me what to do. So I love that about them. And people thought I was wild, and I was wild. They thought I was wild than I really was. And I went a lot at certain people's houses. Forget about picking up a girl on a date, for none of that. Nope. I'd stay at the pool hall till 10 or 11 at night, maybe midnight on a school night, just bad reputation. People thought he ain't going to make it. He's going to be. But they were cool. I'd stay out all night. My grandma, where you been, Charles David? How is it? Again, this knowledge that they had, and this compassion and empathy and love for people they didn't even know. Like my grandfather would say, well, those fellas, they want to be together. That's fine with me. I thought, well, Storm the Beach is an army, whatever he did. That's why I did it. Not because of things I wanted, because other people, freedom. They understood that about America. Man, this place, so there's things he would have fought, and he did fight for people that he didn't even understand. He didn't get, well, hey, one of these days, maybe I want to grow my hair. That's what he'd say about me. I don't want anybody telling you to cut your hair. Well, I'd laugh, and he would too. Him growing grow it out, Grandpa, will dye it black. He was serious about that. Serious about your freedom. Serious about, that's some hillbilly shit right there. Well, I went and fought in World War II, and want people to have an opportunity. Want people to be able to do what they're going to do, even if I don't understand it, even if I don't even get it. That ain't my problem. That they let them do their thing, because I don't want somebody coming after. I get that. I grew up around that. Now we've lost that. Everybody has this hive mind, like the Borg. You got to think. No, that's scary when these people. And honestly, they haven't got any game or any Mac or anything. Average IQs and. But they're on, whatever the hell they're on, Instagram, Twitter. I've never done that. I've never tweeted. I've never had a Twitter account. What the fuck why? Come on, man. People, I'm on there every day and I'm excited. Oh, look at you're getting your self-worth and happiness from some kind of digital delusion. Fucking, huh? That's going to come crashing down. And it probably does, because without it, you're like, oh, I'm crippled up. I can't, my mind. You need approval for people you haven't even met. Come on. Another thing, having self-confidence. You would think, oh, yeah, of course I do. That's some hillbilly shit. Just be like, yeah, standing there in your dirty jeans and say, hey, more confident than everybody. And not cocky, just cool, calm, and collective. I like me kind of thing. What are you going to do? Go eat some pickles, big. Like, they don't even care. They just can do what they're going to do. That to me is a genius. That to me is the seed that's going to grow the big oak. You're going to be able to do other shit because of this self-worth, self-confidence that comes from within and from the Lord. People are attracted to aggravation. They won't admit it. The people are most confident in their insecurities nowadays. And they're blaming and shaming and this, oh, woe is me kind of victim mentality. It's a fucking cottage industry, man. It drives me crazy. I can goddamn get a bank loan for, I'm just stupid. I just need some help me. Shit. People are scared of some kind of like solid-minded person, no matter who it is. What happened? Where are these people? But guess what? People are leaving the cities and going in, moving to Alabama and stuff. Well, yeah. And you'll be welcomed by most anyway. I mean, you don't want to go to certain. But people are reverting back to that. There isn't enough Zoom calls and peer-reviewed papers to make you happy, man. Think tanks or whatever the fuck it is. Come on, man. Wake up. Get a life. It's another thing. I live my life. I live life. And people think, oh, I do too. Do you? What have you accomplished, like, as far as your accomplishments? I mean, like what you did. Forget about, again, your job, your education. See, people can't even remind me, what do you mean? I need education. No, dude, you don't. There's people, I was reading about the other day, this guy, a self-taught botanist. Botany, just being around plant, just figured it out. It might have took a little bit longer. Now he's the master. Like when I was starting up playing guitar, my mom took me to this guitar lesson, and I was like, yeah, I want to learn like Rainbow in the Dark or Crazy Train or some stupid lick. And I was like, oh no, you know. I go, yeah, that's what I'm paying you. My mom just paid you to. Oh, you're gonna have to. I walked out. In fact, I found my mom. She's like, what are you doing? I go, well, I just quit this. Like, I was like, man, I'll learn on my own. Oh, fine, don't ask. It's like, hey, let some dude, fucking dumbass, tell me. It just. What was he trying to do? Like, I don't even remember. The stupidest shit. And of course, that drove me. Next thing I know, I'm playing Rainbow in the Dark. Learned it myself and taught all my friends how to. Hillbilly. Owning dogs. I've always had dogs. To me, that's comfort. I like dogs. I've had cats too, but mostly dogs. The whole time I was in LA, from the first day, March of 1998, when I moved there, I had my dog Possum. That's another thing. Hillbilly shit. Having a dog named Possum. I don't care. That's charming to me. That's funny. It's a joke. She was the coolest dog, man. Possum. Bless her heart. I mean, she was awesome. Took her everywhere. So when people are talking about when I was running around this, that, and the other, every 4 or 5, I'd have to go back to walk Possum or take her with me or something. People are like, oh, where are you going? You don't have to, dude, I got to walk my dog. Walk your dog. Now, this is in Hollywood where people are like, well, we're going to go to this really cool party. I'm like, hey, I got to, why? I'd be like, I just got to, what are you going to do? Trying to quit. What's that say? See these girls and we have some, I'm like, dude, I got to walk my dog. Walk your dog. Yeah. That's what no. I'd rather be with my dog. And guess what? Walking my dog, I met more people. Your dog is so cute and sweet. The whole time. Then Possum died in 2009. Man, Possum. It was brutal. It was just like, oh, Possum. Everybody else did too. Friends are like making fucking memes about, uh, everybody was mourning Possum. Um, and I thought, man, I'm just gonna go get another dog. I couldn't. I had to mourn Possum. So there's about a 2-year period where I didn't have a dog because I thought I would like just go get another dog. I couldn't, man. I had to give Possum her little breathing room. The memory of Possum. I still have Possum's like collar and shit. I kept it. I'm like that. I'm a hillbilly, shit. I have a tattoo it says Possum. That's some hillbilly shit, man. Tattooing your dog's name on your forearm, that name Possum. Now, I'm not trying to be like, super hillbilly. It's just who I am. And the guy tattooing is like, you sure you want that? Yeah. It's a heart and wing. It should be a girl. I don't give it. If she was female, then she's my dog. Family. Girls will come and go, man. I'll still have Possum shit. For about 15 years. And Possum lived some life, man. Her and I went back and forth from across country, I have 2 dogs now. Matter of fact, my dog PJ, that stands for Possum Jr. See, I'm smart like that. So I have 2 dogs. Well, PJ, I adopted her, saw her online. Oh God, I gotta help her. She needed to be by a car. She's small, man. She's like 12 pounds. Back then she was even smaller. And I have a heart. I like animals. I'm not like people think I've always had a dog. So I get her. I've had her for years. And then I moved into a new place. And one of my roommates had some problems and left her dog, Simon, who didn't like me. And then her family shows up. They're going to take him to the pound. I'm like, no, you're not, man. Well, look how mean he is. I don't care. He's just been neglected. She ain't been feeding him. He got to walk. Shit, you would be too. He was catching birds in midair, and you're trying to get away. No, killing fucking raccoons and possums. He was mean. But now I've had it. I think 7 years. He's sweet. I mean, he's totally changed. He's gotten old, dude. He's 17 now. He's old. Where is he? Anyway, he's somewhere around here. And little beknownst to him, this week he's getting his hair cut because, man, he'll look like Bob Marley if he don't cut it. He's a dandy Denmont Terrier. And it's sad to see him getting old. All his muscle tone is gone. He's still a cool dog. He's half blind. He's got epilepsy. I mean, that poor guy still loves being Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon. He's like Ozzy or something. He just goes. Again, hillbilly shit. I'm not going to let somebody, even a dog I'd never petted, who growling at me, living in my house, but I'm not letting him take him to the LA pound. Are you kidding me? He ain't gonna make it, man. As mean as he is, and he smells, he's gonna have a bath. So I knew it's like, man, if I bathe, I get treats. I knew enough, like, man, I'll sweet talk him with treats. He'll be, hey, and he did within no time. He's just like, oh yeah, loves me. Get that routine, get him in real good food. I always buy him the best food. Walking them, they got the backyard. I take care of my dogs. I talk to them like people. That makes them smart. Dogs are smarter than you think. And dogs have a sense of humor. And they have a whole range of emotion. They're just not a dog. That's just what most people think. Animals, knowing animals. I've been kicked by a mule. Almost killed me. I've been bit by horses. I'm scared of horses. Trying to feed a horse an apple, and then it wasn't no mistake. He was being a horse, Didn't like me. That's nothing about horses. They got some attitude sometimes. They don't like you. Why don't I like him now? What this shit? I was trying to help him out. But being who you are, like say, certain things, it's okay to be who you are. It's almost kind of like chic. I'm a New Yorker, right? I do, hey, fine. That's cool. But I can't be my hillbilly self except around other hillbillies. I'm not going to be somebody who I'm not. I'm not going to try to fake and claim and no, see, I'm not trying to, no. I got to be like when I was in LA going to auditions or meeting like people behind you, tell them you're from St. Louis, Charles. Don't tell them you're from Smithfield, Tennessee. You did no. Because in my mind, it's more impressive. I come from a small town. You guys are all, I had to do shit on my own. Take off, just, that's all I had. So I might as well use it. I might as well perfect that little bubble I'm in when I ain't got much. Just do the best you have with it. Be the best. And I'm not even trying, again, it's not even trying to be the best. You're the best. I don't care about that. It's just trying to make myself happier and to succeed at what I want to do. See, I don't want to do what people want to do. I want to be me. Now, you could say like, oh, that's kind of selfish. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Like be somebody I'm not? I mean, again, I keep repeating this, but that's why I was never really in a cover band. I mean, in the beginning, I knew I could have made money. I could have had the biggest cover band, but I just didn't want to do my own thing, even if my songs weren't that good. I wanted that self-fulfillment that it makes you feel good. It fills you up with joy to do stuff that you set your mind to, your goals, and just do it. What I'm doing right now, my podcast, nobody is watching. I ain't got no subscribers. I've done over 100 of these. I don't even know how many I've done. But for me, I like doing it. I set my mind, I'm going to do it. That's what I'm doing. Do it every day. Hillbilly shit. Doing it every day. And I thought that I was going to do it at night. So I'm going with the green light, some kind of moody, whatever. But pardon me, I that's another thing. Belching in front of people. Hillbilly shit. I have the most energy in the morning. Now I've turned out to be a morning person. Not a morning. Yeah, a morning person. My dogs get me up at 6 a.m. How they have I guess when they see the sun up, they know, but at 6 a.m, bam. It won't be 6:07. It won't be 6 a.m. They got to go potty. They need to walk. And of course they want their fresh water. They're hanging out by the refrigerator because they know I'll give them a piece of ham or something. Oh, and give them the fatty ham. Don't give them any kind of processed meat. But my dogs are protective of me. Like, and they're little. PJ's like 12 pounds. Simon's probably like 20, maybe 25. He's a little thicker. Well, he used to be. But PJ, she's like 12 pounds of terror. If she will. Don't get it shit. And she has no self-confidence. Man, PJ doesn't know. She's like Farrah Fawcett or something. She's like, and she's got, and she's like, I've had her 9 years, maybe 10. Still acts like a puppy. I mean, she will exhaust you. Pet me, look at your lap, pet me. It's just like this routine. After 8 hours or so, you're just like, come on, PJ. And she's just like, what? She's a lap dog, though. She's smaller, and I was warm when I first took her to the pound. Like, well, you got this little lap dog here. She's going to run you around. I don't care, Or saving animals, helping people out, giving people animals, rescuing, and, that's some hillbilly shit. Finding where the food is, knowing where the certain things are. That's kind of why I couldn't believe, like, Mexicans and Chinese, they're the same kind of, they know how to do all this, grow food, and they know how to do shit that other people kind of don't know. I mean, again, everybody now, this YouTube, what's going to happen when the electricity's out? You're going to need some knowledge, man. You're going to need to know that you can eat dandelions and shit like that. You wouldn't think about it, man. Yeah, that's, again, you got to get back to the earth, man. You got to get back to yourself. You got to get back to the dirt, the grass, the lake, just forget about all these electronic devices and tablets and phones and that we're all addicted to. even me. But again, I'm not as much as I don't like. I hate my phone. And like yesterday when I went to the lake, I just left it at home. Don't need a phone. I'm not attached to the, you know, I don't get my self worth from some kind of electronical device. I mean, a little bit with my guitars, but and amps, but I get it from the well within. Again, most people will not even admit. Nope, nope. They won't admit when they're just simple things when they're wrong. Oh, you accidentally did. It's your fault. Okay, fine. It's me. I guess. And then they need all these cackling fools around them. And a lot of people, a certain IQ, will can't be around people that are smarter than them or whatever. So they have to have dumber people around them. I hate that. I want to be around people that are like, hey, yeah, call me a dumbass, teach me something. No, then so say if you're in like in a business situation or corporate or whatever it was behind the scenes, entertainment ish, whatever. You got these dumbasses, and then they can't. They have a whole bevy of dumbasses around them, and then the same around them they got. So by the time you get to the second, third level, you're just dealing with like mouth breathers and shit dicks. I mean, it's just stupid. Don't have it. It's like, what? Aren't we in a production house here that makes movie? They don't even know. Well, they source out. Yeah, I'm a producer. I'm a director. Yeah, they just hire a dude that they and put executive producer. That's again, I get it, man. Sourcing out. Like say you've got a company, you paint houses. You don't have to paint any houses. You hire a bunch of fucking people, pay them nothing, and they make you $1,000,000. That's capitalism. I get that, but man, we're all the dreamers. We're all the people can actually do some shit. Provide entertainment and joy. That's not, see, they're supposed to entertain us. I'm talking about the entertainment industry. And don't say too much about yourself and your personal. I don't care, man. And don't project it on me like I'm doing something wrong. Like, oh, fuck. It's something that you just figured out, too. That's another thing. People are like, oh, I just found this out an hour ago. Now you're the dumbass that don't know. Huh? And I guess we're all guilty of that, certainly. But, man, I don't make it like my person. It defines me. I identify as a manipulating, projecting fucking fool. Like all through my life, you hear about people like they're talking shit about you, Greer. I don't care. Let them. What other people think about me is none of my business. And then all of a sudden, of course, you're gonna run into them at a bar or somewhere, and they're all good. There you are, and man, they here I am confident. And they're insecurities, and they have to, I've never said. I don't say a word. I never confront. I just again, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be confident, meaning not confident like strutting around like a frat boy, but not. And there's certain people that are, oh my God, go crippling up to them, and see you did say that you've lost everything. It's even worse now. That ain't gonna be me. I'd rather be alone with my dogs than have to deal with some. Well, just try it. Just try to go and accomplish something. And if you think you're going to do that from the approval or get people are going to go, no. Oh, that's what you're going to do, huh? Yeah. And then dude, they're saboteurs, man. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say much. As I'm on here cackling like a fool. But I mean, I'm talking about something different. And we all do. Again, I'm smoking again. I quit for 11 years. I'm going to quit again. But I'm not perfect. Hell, look at my YouTube. Look at my setup here. But I like it because for one, I'm living in a small place. Yeah, but if I do it in the kitchen, it sounds all. I tested the microphone. It sounds like I'm in an arena or something. It's all reverb and sounds like I'm in a fucking tunnel. And how my place is set up, I mean, I know that I should be the light shouldn't be behind. I know this, but this is the only place that I've my doors. I get it. But again, it goes back to that hillbilly knowledge. Like, you know what? Do what you got to do, man. Do you. Forget about, hey, it doesn't look, it's like some dude has a truck, the front, he's got a Chevy truck, but then he got in a wreck and then he put like a Dodge rear end on the back, a truck. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. That he had the knowledge to do that is impressive to me. Like, you know how to take off those bolts? Yeah, just take it off the frame, and then we had to remount some. Just getting it done. Like my mother's side were like bootleggers. So they would, we need some booze. We're poor. Well, we got some corn and some sugar. They make their booze. Bootleg, that turned into NASCAR. When you're watching that started with bootleggers who needed to soup up cars to run from the law, to get from Tennessee to Canada and back in like a day or two, back roads. You know how to change the motor mounts. You can fit a bigger motor in, the rear end, this, that, and the other. And then that became, we got caught. And then it became let's start racing them. And then that became NASCAR. That's how that started. Out of some hillbilly knowledge, bootlegging fools. And quite on everything probably did that. It starts with somebody just, I'm gonna, there I am. And then they get no credit for it. Here comes a blame. Look at me, And I get that most people are pickled in this world we're living in, submerged in propaganda and this, that, and the other, and the whole. They don't want people knowing that you should grow a garden. They don't want people knowing that you should know where the fresh water is, wherever you're at, and somewhere to hide for about a week while everybody's burning everything up, stealing and whatever. Know that you can survive even without a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't need, I've got all this ammo in it. They're going to burn your house down. You can't, how long is it going to take you to transfer all that ammo outside? And they're going to steal it from shit. No. Hide. Know about what, don't be marching in formation, man. Don't be shit. Snipers come from hillbilly, from the Scott side. That's the first. The British are walking in line. It's a bing, bing. Some squirrel hunter will. Again, I don't know how to like catch fish without a fucking fishing pole. Trap. Again, I haven't done it in a while. I'm not like but it'll come back. Just like riding a bike. Just get back on it, and we need that. We need to, and it's also, man, you get outside working with the grass in the dirt and in the sun, and you're tired and then you take a shower and you realize how much sun you got, and you're just hungry, and you feel amazing. You start smelling. You need that. Your brain needs that. We have gotten so far away from Mother Earth and just the simple things in life that bring pleasure and joy. People think you have to be told to be happy. Not me. In fact, I don't care what you think. Again, what people think about me is none of my business, man. People have the right to have their own opinions, and let them do. If they want to talk about whoever or what, fine. Like my grandfather, hell, I'll support that for you. Again, I don't need this stuff. I have faith. Set a plan, set some goals. It might take, again, everything I've ever done. At first, it's kind of, next thing you know, you're inspiring people to do the same thing. Everything I've ever done. When I started doing my paintings and wanted to do art gallery shows, at first I couldn't even get a show. I was submitting my work. Nobody knows. What are you doing? Abstract art. Couple years later, I'm curating art shows. I curated an art show at Bonham and Butterfields, man. You can't get any shit. I've hung at Bonham and Butterfields. Hung and sold. Brought my friends along with it too. That's another thing. Bringing your friends along. My grandfather, my mother's side, I asked him, like, how did you succeed? How did you get this big building? And how did you become? One of my secrets of my success is to bring my friends along, because he had all these people, man, they worshiped, they loved him. He didn't be like, no, look at me, I'm the only one. No, he made everybody else rich too. He had the biggest wake you can imagine at the cathedral on Lindell in St. Louis. It was on the news and newspaper of shit. It was sold out. Couldn't get in there. Think about it. Do a personal inventory on yourself. And then you got to admit some things. You know you're on the right track when your face starts getting flushed and you're like, oh shit, really? Yeah, really. That's what it is. So fix it. Start doing something that makes you happy. You might have forgotten what you really do because you're just surrounded by these people that just don't. And then all they do is just they use their word. They're just talking. They're not doing anything. Just their opinions. It's opinionated people. I don't like that. That's also a tell and a sign of an average to low IQ. You know, of course, you're going to have some opinions, but that's not going to be your like opinion.org or opinion corp. No. Think about it. Pardon me. Do some soul searching. Find out what makes you happy, man. Just get a plant. Start simple and get one of those like money plants that you don't need that much sun, and put it in a corner somewhere and watch it grow. Just water it. And of course, everybody's like, yeah, duh, I know this. But not some people, a lot of people I know don't. Or not even know, but just seeing. Like, dude, going to the lake yesterday, who are these people? When what kind of health are they in? Like, dude, I feel for people. And these are young people. I'm old. Fuck, I'm 51 years old. I'm a lot older than most of these people there. Fit. Probably the fittest dude on the beach was me. And I've gained a little weight since I've got back, and I'm not walking every day. I'm not doing so humid. I can't, dude. I can't walk in this humidity, man. My shirt's epoxy to no. Let's wait. I'll do other things. Again, I walk my dog so much, it's kind of like exercise. And I'm always on the Gadetti. Like last night, I was hanging out with a friend, and I walked home. I was like, I want to leave my car here because I've had a beer, and I don't want to be riding dirty or whatever. So I just will walk home. Matter of fact, when I'm done with this, I'm going to walk to his house and pick up my car, and go run some errands, get my blood flowing, man. Just get, what makes me happy. I'm not asking people like, well, should I? No. I'm never, and another thing, I'm never going to apologize for being a man. That's who I am. And I'm not cocky and beating people up and trying to, no. But what am I supposed to be? No. I got to be me. Again, think about it. I love y'all. I'm going a little extra on this. I always get, that's all I'm best at hillbilly knowledge. So again, it's what I know. It's what I do. What I do. I love y'all. Again, I do this every day. Tomorrow I'll be here ranting again. Be blessed. Cheers.